So what I'm gonna be doing here, everybody, is shooting. Make sure my microphone on. Shooting a few videos for y'all to do things differently. So 2 phones, doing it. I was thinking to myself like what I'm gonna do as far as like school and stuff, and thinking about will I do something brand new and give all the notes and do all this stuff, or will I keep doing it how I did it throughout most of the year? And I like to be consistent, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my best to keep doing it how we've been doing it for the whole year. So here's some of the changes that you'll be seeing. I'm gonna be reading the notes to you and giving you the same points as if we was in class taking notes. All your quizzes and all your tests are going to be open book from me from now on. This is World Geography and Civics. To submit your work, most of the time I'm going to have you create a doc and then just type out your multiple choice answers and your short answer responses. The reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want to have to sift through all my questions and what's your answers. Like, I don't want to have to do all that. So I'm going to post the assignments to where it's only view it. You create a separate doc and you just put like number 1 A, number 2 B, number 3 C, short answer number 1, write it out, type it out, and that way it's going to be easier for me to grade, and I won't have to distinguish between what's something that I typed and what's something that you typed. Like, we won't have to go through all that. Just type your answers on a separate document. You will be able to use the online textbook. There is online textbooks for everybody. I left instructions on Google Classroom. If you click on assignments or classwork, whatever it is, like the next tab over from when you first sign in, you should be able to see all the instructions for the online textbook. That way you can get to it. There's a link, and then also with the link there's instructions on how you should be able to log in. Everybody, even Jake and Liddy, should have access to online books, because I remember in the beginning of the year, like, we did what we had to do to make sure everybody had access. Now, maybe you forgot. Maybe you might have to go through and figure it out how to get in. But if enough people can't get in, I'll figure out a way to accommodate y'all and make sure y'all can get in and at least see the text for the chapter. And I'll do like maybe a chapter at a time. But again, that's only if there's enough people who can't get in. If y'all can get in, please get in and use the books. The most important thing you can do over the next 3 or 4 weeks is make sure that you read the instructions for each assignment. I'm not taking time to type up new stuff sometimes, all right? Some of the stuff I'm doing is I'm just scanning it and I'm putting it on there, but I don't want you to answer everything all the time. I know for certain is the World Geography test that I'm going to post later on today. That World Geography test, I don't want you answering all them questions. So please make sure you read the instructions. And also check your emails for assignments twice a day. Another thing that I'm not doing, I know this is, we out of school and everything else. So one thing I'm not doing is I'm not allowing people to go back and post all these old assignments. I've gotten at least 20 emails in the last 2 weeks from people showing up and doing bell ringers from week 19, bell ringers from week 21, bell ringers from week 20. Like, we in week 27. I'm not allowing that. In this last quarter, if we got to stay like this long term, whatever the case is, get the work done by the end of the week. When I check it, I'm putting in what I'm putting in, and I'm not going back. And this would be something that was happening regardless if we was in class and in school or being online, like we seem like we're going to be being for the foreseeable future. So please get the work done on time, because I'm not going back and saying, we in May and you doing bell ringers from the 3 weeks that we was out of school or the 4 weeks that we was out of school. So please get each thing done each week. Trust me, it's a lot of work for me to come up with it. I've been on the computer since waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, didn't go to church, worked pretty much through the day, had like a little 3-hour break, came back, worked until like 10 o'clock last night. It's a lot to come up with everything and make it accessible for y'all. So please just get it done within a week's time, and I'll do my best to get everything graded and put in on time as well. Hit me up if y'all got any questions, and this is just the first video. This one is for everybody. I'll also be posting like chapter notes with me sitting with the book and going through it, so look for that.